tested everything just right. I hope I did. Right. I'm gonna be very upset if I didn't set up everything right. Like last time. If I set up everything wrong like I did last time, that'll be really, really bad. That'll be really, really bad. Let's hope we're good. Let's hope we're good. Hope everyone had fun. I do love that Terrors map a lot. I highly recommend Terrors of Nowhere to everyone. It's one of those games I can constantly be nerdy about. I can yap about it for hours, and I will yap about it for hours. It's one of those games that I think that if you really, really do love scary maps, whenever it comes to VR chat, I highly recommend it. I really think that you should give it a shot. I do get that scary games might not be for everyone. I do get that. But the good thing with Terrors of Nowhere is that it does have some silly aspects to it. It really, really does. It has some silly things to it that you probably didn't know of. There can be some very, very silly entities that you can run into, funny worlds. There can also be funny items. I feel like it's good for a lot of people, especially since you can turn off jump scares or the very, very big jump scare death screens if you don't want that. So it's pretty good for a bunch of people if you don't like it. Very, very good. I remember whenever I first started playing Terrors of Nowhere, I had the privilege of getting to see it early. And that was because my friend Wubby, who you saw earlier, Wubby actually, he was an early Patreon if I remember correctly, and we got to see Terrors of Nowhere whenever it was first starting out. And Beyond was still making things, trying to get the maps and still having some entities. This is whenever there was still barely anything that you could see in the game at that point. And you know what? It was still really good. It was still really, really cool. It was very, very cool to see. And I remember any time Wilby was online at that point in time, whenever I was first starting to play VR chat, I would always ask him, can we go to Terrors? Can we go to Terrors? I want to go to Terrors. It's a lot of fun. I want to go and play Terrors. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. Back whenever we were first doing the early testing for it, it was a very small HUD room. It wasn't the big one that we see now with the Overseer. It wasn't anything like that. It was very small, and this probably sounds gross, but it was a fleshy wall, very, very gross looking. And there was a bus in there. The bus that you see that's suspended up in the air in that world. It's there, but you spawn in the bus, and yeah, it's on the ground. It's not suspended up in the air. And you still do start the map and everything. There wasn't, sorry, I hit my tracker. There wasn't really an overseer there. If there was, I don't know of it. But that was the early access, and I remember I was like, this is really cool. The alerts do work. Nice. Another cherry. Another cherry. Welcome in. Hola. No habla español. Wait, no. Yeah, no habla español. Inglés, por favor. Inglés, por favor. Gracias. If you can speak English. If you can't, I apologize. I won't be able to talk to you that well. I'm sorry. Hi. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I was just playing some Terrors of Nowhere with some friends. Hope you had a good day. Welcome in. Thank you again for the follow. Can you hear the rain quite nicely? Or is my voice too loud? Can't hear the rain at all. I'm a little more of a soft-spoken type of person that will do ASMR, not whispering. So I hope that's okay. really good scary map whenever it comes to VR chat, I would definitely say it's Unshattered Destination. That is one that I would have to say really scared me whenever I first started playing like really scary maps, like whenever I really tried to get into it. And again, it's all thanks to Webby. Webby being like, you know, the guy who we saw earlier. Webby has always like showed me some very scary maps. And I remember whenever I went to Unshattered Destination, it was like 5 hours long, I want to say. It was pretty long. It was really long. And it was really scary. Really scary. It's made by Official Saiyan. Unshattered Destination. Official Saiyan makes a lot of really scary worlds, if you're interested. Another one. Oh. I actually remember, I think this was my first ever scary map in VR chat. It was probably Smile Room. I think I've talked about this before. Smile Room was my first one. And if I remember correctly, I think Smile Room is made by, it's Quispy. It's Quispy. I think that's who they are. It's Quispy. I think that's who they are. Let me double check. I think it is made by It's Quispy. It's the same person that has also made this other map that I am really scared of, and it's Fears. Yeah, it's Quispy. It's Quipsy. It's Quipsy. Very scary worlds. Fears and Small Room are both worlds that I have left early because I get so scared of them. I can't beat them. I can't complete them at all. They're way too scary for me. I'd like to put my big girl pants on and like try and like beat them. It's because I want to have like that type of achievement, that accomplishment that I can do it. Because oh my god, they're scary. Knowing that I can like complete them, that'll make me feel a whole lot better. Be like, I can do it. Yay. I can do it. I highly recommend them. There's so many scary worlds in VR chat. So many. So many indeed. And all of them, some of them are better than others. Pipsqueak ASMR, you shut your mouth. It's not Pipsqueak ASMR. This is not Pipsqueak. Not Pipsqueak. No. Not Pipsqueak. Imagined. If you say Pipsqueak ASMR, that makes me think of someone that does like a high-pitched voice but still tries to stay quiet. That's what Pipsqueak ASMR sounds like to me. That kind of sounds funny. Like talking in a high-pitched tone but trying to stay as quiet as possible. That sounds very funny to me. I'm not gonna be the one to do it. I can like speak very high, but trying to make myself sound quiet, can't do it. JC, thank you for the follow. Did we reach another follow goal? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in. Also, if you can't see down here, followers, if you're a first time follower, you get a free redeem. You can see what is available if you type !menu, or you can just look down in the channel redeems and you can see what is available. You can have a free redeem. If you don't have anything off the top of your head, that's all good. Take your time. Take your time. I'm only gonna be doing ASMR for like about an hour, and that's because my knees are hurting a lot. I hurt my knees last week. I don't know how, but I did. So I can't like stand for too long, and I also can't sit for a while. It's like weird. I have to like constantly move, and that's tough because I have to like stay near the camera and not move too much. I'll just share that a policewoman here in airport saw bag tag with Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, in it. I'm sure she was judging me. Ain't nothing wrong with Doki Doki Literature Club. Also, is it Yuri the purple-haired one? The purple-haired one that was like... I probably shouldn't spoil in case if people haven't seen Doki Doki Literature Club before. Yeah, purple-haired one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do remember her. I was about to say something that like spoiled something that she did, and I know that not everyone knows Doki Doki Literature Club, so I'm not gonna say. You know who I'm talking about though, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I do like this world. I like the slight little sound of the wooden wind chime. You can hear rain, a little bit of thunder. It's pretty nice. Whenever I was searching ASMR worlds, I wanted to make sure that there was a lot of like, kind of like cozy settings where it's kind of like nice and dark. It could be a little warm lit. If it is going to be warm lit, I want there to have some like very minimal lighting so that it still is relaxing in case if people wanted to sleep. We also have the Nyota jet tag. Neo tag, made for the Cherry Cozy merch. I'd like to have merch. I definitely would. I thought of probably having merch whenever it came to my 1-year anniversary, but that just happened. So, I don't know. It's potato. It's potato. Welcome in. Hi, potato. I remember you were here last week. Welcome in. I would like to have merch. That would be cool. But, that's a bad face to make. That's a bad face to make. I still have this model in the works, so I apologize. I definitely would like to have merch, and I have thought of a few things of what I could do. It's just, do I have the money to get it started? It's because to make merch, you definitely need the money to get it started and to keep it going. If you don't, then like it's just not going to go anywhere. But if I could, I'd like to try and see if I can get with Stream Elements and see, because other types of places that you can get merch with is like Ulu Market, but I think I'm too small to have that type of benefit, and also Ulu Market costs a lot of money. I think I would have to wait. What would you like to sell for merch? Since I do art, I'd like to kind of make prints, like specific prints of like my VTuber, so that you guys can have prints of me, like posters that you can have on your walls. I also would like to have stickers, like little chibi stickers of me or my little mascot, Cheesecake. Cheesecake is like the little tiny pink fox that comes up during alerts. What else is there? If possible, I'd like to have pins, but making pins can be a little tough. Plushies would be a cool thing to have in the future, but that's gonna take some time. That's gonna take time. So the main thing that I can do would be like shirts, prints, stickers, and maybe blankets. I want to do blankets. I want to do blankets so bad. Because I love blankets. I have so many blankets. I like blankets a lot. And I think it just kind of works with like the brand because it's Cherry Cozy. Be cozy. Be cozy. Yeah, blankets. Stream Elements does support blankets. You have to have like your art that will be transferred onto the blankets. So I can do that. That'd be really cool. I just need to think of like what stuff to do. I was even thinking of waiting to do merch until I have like my official debut, because my VTuber is still in the works. This will count as my 3D model. This is my 3D model. Even though I don't have the outfit, the main outfit that is going to be on my live 2D model. this is still going to be my 3D model. This will be my 3D model. But my live 2D one, that has been in the works for like 4, almost 5 years now. And I'm still rigging it. I'm rigging the model so that it can move and stuff like that. And it's taking a while because I had to put a stop in it because I was doing commission work for a bit. So that's why I haven't really finished it yet. But it'd be pretty cool. An official bald cap. An official bald cap. That would be very funny. That would be funny. Oh yeah, that's right. You can have hats. I forgot you can have hats with stream elements. You can have like baseball caps or like snapbacks. Yeah, that could be cool. That'd be pretty cool to have. For sure. For sure. I don't know. I got a lot of ideas. I just need to think of like what proper like thing I should draw for it would be. I need to decide because I have a lot of things in mind. I just need to settle on specific things and also make sure I don't like hurt my own income, like hurt my own wallet from it, because yeah. The other thing that makes it a little tough to try and start doing it is that my community is very small. So getting stuff back from the community, from people paying for like merch, will I get the same stuff back for how much it costs to make said merch? That's the other issue. If you're gonna make something, you're gonna need to have money in return for making said product. If you don't get it, then what's the point? So that's the other issue with like my community being small. If I grew a little bit more, then oh yeah, like, but I'm in no rush to grow. It's perfectly fine. It's kind of nice having like tiny communities sometimes. We don't always need to like, rush growth. We don't need to rush things. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, merch would be cool. I have thought about it for sure. While you mentioned it, definitely do go check out Nyo. If I do have mods still here, can I have a shout out for Nyota Inu? Nyota Inu does have some amazing merch. And also my friend Bread, if we can also get a shout out for Bread. Bread Sama also has some amazing merch now. Bread is now partnered with Uru Market. So he also has merch there if you want to check it out. Don't worry, you're the goat furry artist streamer. You got a real question? Okay, give me a sec. I'm going to give shout outs because I don't think I have any mods available right now. There's Nyo. And then Bread. Hi Mimo. I was shouting out friends that I know that have like really good merch. Yes, Neo was playing Expedition 33. She's new to it. She said that she likes it so far. Oh, okay. I didn't know you were here, Remo. I'm sorry. I thought you were still focused on terrors. My bad. What did you say? I saw that you said you had a question. Where and when did the furry hate start? I don't hate furries. But if you mean like in general, like just furry hate in general on the internet, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know why or when it started. I have some amazing friends that are furries. The reason why it's a joke in my community though is I'm not a furry, but yet like I'm a fox girl. And also I like Sonic. I draw Sonic. I've been playing Sonic. So it's a joke that I'm a furry. A closet furry. No, I'm not a furry. What does it mean to be a furry? Being a furry, do correct me if I'm wrong, but being a furry basically means that you have like a fursona, which basically means you see yourself as an anthropomorphic like animal. So instead of being like this type of thing, I would be like a full-on fox. Like think of something like Zootopia, where it's Nick Wilde, that. Or if you are attracted to anthropomorphic, like animals, anthropomorphic animals basically mean if you look at an animal that has like human-like type of things, kind of like Zootopia or Beastars, you know, stuff like that, for example. If you're attracted to that, then that also makes you a furry, I think. I do not have a Shadow Dakimakura. I do not. I do have Sonic shirts. I have 2 Shadow shirts. They're really cool. I also do have some Sonic plushies. I have like 2 Sonic plushies, 2 Shadow plushies, a few other characters. I also have a Sonic blanket. Yeah. But I'm not sexually attracted to any like anthropomorphic like animal, and I also don't have a fursona, so therefore I'm not a furry. It's funny, I did ask one of my friends before who is a furry. I was like, hey, can you confirm? Can you confirm or deny for me if I am one? And I explained to her, and then she was like, nah, you're not a furry. So, I am not one. But there is nothing wrong with it. This is a safe space. If you are a furry, don't worry. We only have like little jokes every now and then, but I do not mind furries in this community. If anyone hates on like anyone here, I'm gonna like, you know, crack down on that and be like, hey, no, don't do that. You don't judge. Yeah, don't yuck someone else's yum. Guess that's a good way of saying it. Yes. What else did you want to say, Potato? Yeah. There's that. I need to move every now and then because of my knees, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna be like walking back and forth for a second. So we are a very open-minded community, no matter the fact that we don't judge. I don't have a foot fetish either. Furries can have like an alternate personality. Is it like their personality? An alternate personality? Like a character for their fursona? Because I do know some people have like their own official character for like their fursona, and it can be different from how they are originally, like they're playing a character. If that's what you mean, then like yes, and also no, because some people are just like, they act like themselves whenever they're furries, whenever they're in their fursuit. But some people also just put on a whole other like type of like character because they're acting. So it's like roleplay, kinda, yeah. Or are they trying to protect their ideal selves? Depends. I think it is kind of like roleplay. I always thought it was like how they see themselves internally. Could be that too. I think it is that. Again, I'm not a furry, so I don't know myself. You would have to like correct me for sure. I do need a drink. Come with me to get a drink. I got some tea. I know no one redeemed it, but my throat's kind of killing me. Alcoholic? No, it's tea. tea, it's not alcohol. Yeah, I think it's different for everyone, because it's a very big, like, umbrella term. There's a lot of things within the furry community. Irish tea. What would Irish tea be? Would that be to, like, coffee? No. I don't know. If you were gonna say, like, Irish alcohol, then I know that's, like, Guinness. I don't drink alcohol, so... But I do know a few things. A few. Not much, but a bit. Sorry, I was changing my overlays. I need to see if I can change the audio whenever I go into, like, my desktop. Hearing you with a very gentle tone in the middle of the chaos in the airport is surely an experience. I would know. I've been in, like, an airport before. Oh my god, it's so chaotic. There's so much going on. It can also be very noisy. Our Z Monster, thank you for the follow. If you cannot see down here, it says that followers, they get a free redeem. If you don't have a redeem off the top of your head, don't worry. There are, like, my brain blanked. In the channel points down below, you can spend your cherries. You can see what is available, or you can click you can type !right menu and see what's available. Fire breath. Well, you didn't have to spend. I feel bad, but I feel bad. There you go. I just did a hydrate. I could do another hydrate though, honestly, because I yap a lot during this. I love some hugs. Okay, we'll do hugs after I have some water. Not water. My brain's blanking. I do apologize. My knees are currently in pain. And I think the pain is just like making my brain not work properly. I can't think properly. So I do apologize for that. But a hug. Pain takes a lot of energy. It really does. It makes it tough sometimes. It makes it tough to, like, continue to do some certain things, to focus. That is true. But I'll be fine. Whenever I sleep, I try and sleep with, like, my legs elevated so that they can rest a little bit. Elevated and also a little bit of heat applied. That definitely helps. Why do your knees hurt? Don't know. I don't know what caused it. Knee pain is one of the worst things that humans have to muster. Grandma with the same issues. I'm in my early 20s, but yet my knees are like an old lady's right now. Cause she's a hag. I'm not a hag. I'm in my early 20s. The only thing that gets me through knee pain is winning rounds of Night Rain. Elden Ring Night Rain. It's gotta be volleyball. Oh, I did play volleyball whenever I was in school. Oh my god. I do remember the knee pain from being in volleyball. Also, like, in your thighs. Having pain that would be in your thighs. And also, like, a little bit in your glutes because you have to, like, squat a lot. Because that's the ready position. Thank you for the follow, Otter. Welcome in. First time followers get a free redeem. You can see what is available in the channel points or type !! menu. You get a free one free one. If you can't think of anything right now, don't worry. Take your time. What was I gonna talk about? I did have something I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, traveling. Since Romy was talking about, like, traveling, I've only been on an airplane like twice in my life that I can think of, and that was because where I went for school, we had a field trip where we went to Disney World in Orlando, Florida. And I remember I was super nervous because I never really I'd never been on a plane before at that point in time. And the main memory I have of like being at the airport at that time was I remember there was like a point in time where we all were just like running around, like we had our luggage and we were just like running around trying to get to like the next place where we had to go because we were like just in a hurry. I don't know why. Like we were like on time. We didn't have to rush or anything. We were there early. We were there early enough to where like we could just like sit in like the court and just like wait. So I don't know why we were running. But we were running for quite some time, and I do remember not liking it because we had to get up super early. I had to be at school by like 5 in the morning or something like that. It was really, really icky. I hated it. I had to be there by 5 in the morning. Follow the finger, please. Got you. It was really, really tough because it was one of those situations where I was like super tired, couldn't do it that well, and because I was like very, very tired and like drained because it was like super early in the morning, we had to just toughen through it. It's because it was one of those, like, you know, we had to go and like try and get to where we needed to go. And I do remember once we did get to like on the plane, I did not like it. It was very, very weird because I remember I was still very tired, but I was too scared to sleep on the plane. I was too scared to sleep on the plane. By the way, thank you, author. I was too scared to sleep on the plane or anything like that because it was loud, and also I remember being like paranoid because I have anxiety. So part of me kept thinking, what if the plane crashes? What if the plane crashes? Oh no. Oh no. But no, if obviously we're fine. Unless am I a ghost? No. Imagine. But yeah. That whole entire trip was fun. There were some things I did not like about it. But overall it was like okay. It was okay. I'd like to go again and definitely like, you know, have better memories, just because whenever I did go the first time, it was not the best. Just hit an iframe on impact, easy. Oh, it was definitely a trip I'd like to try and like fix. I'm walking back and forth again, sorry. Again, my knees. It's definitely a trip I'd like to try and fix. I'd like to go with like a lot of really good friends, maybe family, because it just wasn't really like entirely what I was hoping for whenever I went there on the field trip. But I do remember like going to the airport, like I said, it was really tough. I remember like on the way back, like whenever I was coming back to where I live, at the airport while we were in Florida, I remember while we were going through like the checking, security and stuff, they took my water bottle. That made me so mad. They took my water bottle and I was like, I can empty it. And they were like, no, we're taking this now. It's ours now. And it was a water bottle that was like plastic and it had like a cover on it and everything. It was my mom's. That's why I was like, I can take it and I can like empty it. And they were like, no, we're taking this now. So they took it. This was whenever I didn't know like the rules of like the airport. You can't have like certain like amounts of like liquid on you. I don't remember why, but it's one of the rules. You can't have like a certain amount of liquid in your like your luggage. The airport took your pocket knife? No, no, no. I would have an issue with that. I would definitely have an issue with that. Sorry, my knees are still kind of hurting. My knees are still kind of hurting a bit, so we'll walk back and forth again. Constantly moving kind of helps a little bit with the pain. They took you to an interrogation room over it? They probably thought that you were going to do something bad with it, I guess. But you could just be like, it's for self-defense, man. It's for self-defense. There's nothing wrong with that. It's for opening snacks. Okay, yeah. It's for opening snacks. Not even self-defense. That is funny though. That does suck. That does suck. I will say this, because I wasn't told this whenever I was first on a plane. Whenever you're on a plane, the air pressure, it can make your ears pop. My ears did not feel good for a while because no one warned me. No one warned me about like your ears popping from like the pressure whenever you go to land. Didn't tell me at all. I was very salty about it because I was like, why did no one tell me? Why did no one tell me? And now my ears are just like, they feel muffled, like it's muffled or something. Like it was very weird. It was very, very weird. I held on to that for a while and I was like guilt tripping my friends, not really, but like jokingly, like, my ears popped because of you, you didn't warn me. And it was like weird. Yeah. But yeah, that trip mainly got ruined because I had friends that, not friends with anymore. It was toxic friends at that time, but my younger self, the little cherry, didn't realize how toxic these friends were at that time. So that's why the trip wasn't as fun. Because you had to stick around with people. That was the rules of like the field trip. You couldn't be by yourself. You couldn't be with someone of your opposite gender because they didn't want anybody getting into freaky business, if possible. So there was that. What I'm low-key interested was a toxic friend. A toxic friend is someone who like says that they're your friend, but they're not actually like your friend. Like they don't act like they're your friend. They're very rude. They might say some things. They might be very demanding, make you do things that you probably wouldn't want, but they dangle their friendship right there in front of you, like, if you don't do this, we won't be friends anymore, and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's just, I was too much of a people pleaser back in the day. So I held on to friendships like a lot. Even if someone was being a jerk to me, I held on to the friendships. Yeah, you had to communicate. Maybe they have a different version of friendship. Probably. I don't know. Someone who forces you to play League of Legends. Oh no, I'm the toxic friend. I've asked some friends of mine to play League of Legends before. Only ARAM though. Only ARAM. How should I call you? I don't want to call you. Is it Jercrack? Jercrack? Hi, welcome in. Do let me know how I should refer to you, because I don't know. My brain's not working. Behind every toxic ADC is people pleasing support. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. First time followers get a free redeem. You can type !menu in chat, or you can look down at the channel redeems. You get one freebie. One freebie. But yeah, that definitely is like something that I've been trying to fix about myself, because I have been one of those people that is like a people pleaser. I definitely do have that issue, and I've definitely been like that for a while. It did take me some time to realize that that was an issue about myself, but now I do know. You definitely need to learn, and this is me also talking to myself, you definitely need to learn that, like, you definitely do need to stay to your boundaries. If someone crosses your boundaries, do make sure that, like, you know, it doesn't get crossed. You tell the people no. Oh, you didn't have to, like, actually spend points. Oh, I said free. I said free. You get the free poop. Even though you paid for it, I'm sorry. Sorry you spent points for that. I do apologize. Free as in, like, you just say it in chat, like you just type it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I do apologize. You can still give me one freebie, just type it. Don't redeem it. I should probably specify that like, type it, don't redeem it, I guess. Because that's happened twice. My bad. My bad. My communication is not good enough. It's time for me to walk back and forth again. I can refund? Yes, please do. Please do refund. Refund the crack. Again, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Please do correct me. Please do correct me. Or say if you want to be referred to somewhere different. Because I feel weird calling you just crack. I think I'm talking about the drug. If I just call you crack. Let's not fall. I almost fell there. Let's not fall. I'm hoping my knees will feel better if I keep sleeping like the way I did last night. Because last night I slept with them just elevated. Like I had my legs resting on top of the pillow. And I slept for like 10 hours. Give or take 10 hours. Yeah. And my legs definitely felt a lot better. I'm pretty sure if I applied some like heat, because I do have a heated pillow, that probably would have helped them feel a whole lot more better than they did. The pain did come back gradually. While I was like earlier whenever I was playing Fire Break with Power and Livy, my knees did start to hurt again. And I don't know if it's because I was just sitting for a while, but the pain came back after that. Petition to get this woman a knee brace. I don't know if I need like a knee brace. Nothing's broken, by the way. I just think I pulled something really bad for it to just continuously to hurt for over a week. I did say that if it was going to continue to hurt for like about a week or so, then I'd probably go see a doctor, because I feel like I'm trying to treat it now, but like if it doesn't work, then I'll probably go to a doctor and be like, hey, is this normal? How do I fix this? Because this is clearly not okay. Whatever's going on, clearly not okay, and I don't want to have to constantly live like this, where I can't can't do certain things because my knees will just hurt. It's like bending the knee hurts, but weirdly enough, like just staying still hurts. Like if I keep my knees like stiff, like if I just stand, don't move at all, like this, it will hurt after some time. But if I move a little bit, like, just, it doesn't hurt as much. If I sit down, because you're probably asking, why not just sit down? If I sit down, that kind of counts as like me being still, and it keeps my knees locked. So therefore, like, it'll hurt after some time, I feel. I I think that's what that issue is. I'll probably go on for some more. I did say it would be like a short, like, visual ASMR section, but I think I can go on for more. I feel bad if I just like keep it kind of short, especially if I can still feel like I can keep going. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Get a footrest. I do need one. I used to have one. I used to have a footrest. I used to. I need to get another one. Don't feel bad, twin. I still feel like I should give back. You know? That's the job of the streamer. I give back to you guys. You should low-key stop the stream if you're tired. Yeah, if it gets too much where I can't just continue because my knees are just like, you need to stop, you dum-dum, then I will stop. Do not worry. Do not worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Ooh, I'm gonna get some more stuff for like this model in the future. I don't know when, because it still is in the works, and also Huynhuynh is busy, but I do have some stuff that's gonna be coming soon. Yeah. I'm gonna have some more outfits. That you can choose from. Also more hair options. By the way, you can change my hairstyle if you want to. In case if you haven't seen all the hairstyle options I do have, I can show you now. I have some like pigtails. How do models work in VR chat? There is something called Booth. Booth.pn. Booth makes it to where you can have multiple different types of assets be put on avatars if it's compatible with it. And you can also just get a model base, and you can alter it once you upload it into Unity. I also have this hairstyle. This is my favorite like default hairstyle, but I kind of like the short hair as well. But I am going to get more options for like, you know, hairstyles. I'm gonna get a bob. I'm gonna get a short bob. It's gonna be cute. Oh, didn't saw you do ASMR yet? Hey Valgor. Welcome. Yes, I do visual ASMR. This is my second time doing ASMR. It's bald time. Me bald. Also, whenever you are bald, if you make the model bald, the back of the head's open. It is like a bit of work if you don't know how to use Unity. If you don't know how to use Unity, then yeah, it can be a little tough. But yeah. Why is the skull open? That's how it is. You can get an asset where you can make it fully bald, but I think it's funny that it's open. I think it's very, very funny. Reminders, you can change the hairstyle. I do have other outfits right now, and I don't know. Oh, the sweater actually doesn't look bad in this world. Look at that. Maybe I will change it to where you can change the outfit. You can reach inside. Yeah, you can. How about I do that right now? I'll have it to where you guys can change my outfit. I was worried that if I had it to where you guys could change my outfit, like the sweater for example, that it would not work well with the world. It's because this sweater is still a little weird with some shaders in the world. That costs money. Yes, some assets cost money. It's very cheap actually. Some assets cost a lot more than others. That is true. But most of the time they're pretty cheap. It's only tough whenever they start to like add up, because you can only add up so many little amounts before it starts to get too much for you. What's the price range? Yeah, Booth is pretty cheap overall. It's in yen, which is Japanese currency. most of the time you can find some pretty good things that are for free. You can find things that are like 100 yen, 1,000 yen. Actually, the most I've seen, where's my phone? I'll get my phone real quick actually, and I can check. Let me actually check. Because my base is different from others, so certain assets that will work for my model might not work for another one, so there is that too to take into consideration. I am going to sit down for a sec, so I will not see chat for a second. Actually, hang on. Let me have it to where I can see you guys. Let me move up. There we go. So hang on. We're going to be still for a second while I look at my phone, because I kind of want to see the price ranges for you. I will be getting other outfits as well. I'm getting more outfits, I'm getting more hairstyles. I'm also going to be having more gimmicks, because I do have some gimmicks I want to use that will be involved for ASMR. I am going to get this one shader type of gimmick, where whenever I put my hand like over the camera, it'll actually kind of darken it like it's a shadow. So it'll have like that realistic effect. Please bald and pick what you want. We'll go with this one. What base are you using? I'm using the Manuka. I like the Manuka. Let me see, what is the highest price for an asset right now for a Manuka? It is 2,100. 2,100 yen. 2,100 yen. Is that like $21? No. You would have to say you would have to like help me with that, because I don't know it like off the top of my head. Ember Star, thank you so much for the raid. Can we get a shout out, please? Petal Reed, the Tigress Buttergrove to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. You're also doing ASMR. Welcome in. I am new to the ASMR scene. I was just looking up something real quick. Thank you for the follow. First time followers do get like a free redeem, so do go check that out if you want to. Thank you. Welcome in. This is my second time doing a visual ASMR stream. I don't whisper, but I am a little soft-spoken. I will be a little chatty, so I hope that's okay with you. Your model looks very cute. Thank you. If you are ever curious of like who makes my stuff, you can definitely go see down below in the panels. My friend Huynhuynh made it, and Huynhuynh also does commissions for models if you are interested. So do go check that out if you want to. Thank God I am balded. Oh yeah, you can change my hair if you want to, and I do have a bald option. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you. I'll try my best to keep up to, like with the redeems if anyone has any free ones. Sorry I had to raid and run past storm popping. Oh, it's alright. You want me to go bald? You want me to go bald again? I'll go bald again. I got you. But thank you, Ember, for the raid. I do understand if you got a raid and run. Definitely do take care of yourself. Thank you for bringing your community over here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I do be bald. Why? It was asked. Free redeem. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you. Thank you. I hope those aren't loud. I did adjust it so they'd be a little quiet, because I remember the first time I did it, it was not the best. Very large forehead. Yes, indeed. Also, the back is open. The back is open. I know that you can fix it with different assets, but I think it's funny whenever it stays open, so I'm keeping it like that. Much room for headpats in it. That's not a forehead, that's all. Also, I do apologize. My knees currently hurt, so will be moments and times where I just need to walk back and forth. So I do apologize. It kind of like helps if I keep moving to make my knees not hurt as bad. It really, really helps a bit if I do that, so bear with me. I'm sorry that I won't like have the camera fixed and I interact with it. I do need to move a bit, so blessed with old, I see, blessed with old. My knees, they've been hurting for like about a week. I was celebrating my 1-year anniversary last week on Friday. I was doing karaoke, and it was while I was doing karaoke whenever I noticed that both of my knees were hurting. And my right knee no longer hurts anymore, but it's my left knee that really hurts. And they still have their moments, like my right knee every now and then might start hurting at times, but no, it's mainly my left knee. So, I do apologize. I can't sit down, like, because I've had people say, why not just sit down? If I sit down, it's like keeping my knees still for too long, so it's kind of like it locks up, and it hurts more. Yes, I have checked that out, and that is a specific type of a shader that I will be getting. This model is still in the works. I do have more things that are coming with it, so yes. Do be patient. I will have more things. Speaking of old, yes. Yes. Bald wins again, it does. Where's that guy? I didn't finish describing his age. What guy? Oh, you guys know Velclar. Nice. Nice. There are other things that I do have, like, as future redeems that I would like to do, where, I definitely would like it if I could have, the cherry jump. It still is a work in progress, or another thing that I'd like to do is the blow kisses, and that is still in the works too. It will not be hard, not to, honestly. Is your head HDMI? What's that mean? What's the cherry chomp? That would be where I will have the cherry is currently like missing. If I have hair, you might be able to see it. Give me a sec. I'm giving myself hair for a second. I will be bald in a second. Let me see. What hair can I see it with? I can't see it. Basically, it's little cherries, and they'll be in my mouth, and I'll chomp, and they'll go away. Please don't be bald. I have to wait until someone redeems it to not be bald. Apologies. Have to redeem it. That's pretty cool. Yes. And the blow kisses. The blow kisses is a redeem that it's a gimmick that I've seen a lot of people have. It's mainly common. I've seen on like this one avatar where it's a dog girl. I forgot what the dog girl model is called. I think it's called Hannah. Honestly, the bald isn't that bad. See, bald and beautiful. Bald and beautiful. I think the model is called Hannah. Hydrate. Thank you. I definitely will go hydrate. Do join me. Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you are hydrated. I got some tea. Some sweet tea. BBW. Bald, beautiful woman. That's a new way of saying it. Let's make sure I know where I'm walking in my room. Hair down. I got you. Here we go. Sweet tea is amazing. I do love sweet tea. Since I'm from the south, I really do like sweet tea. Sweet tea is really, really nice. Oh, bless. Yeah, you could say thank you to Remote for changing the hair. This hairstyle is pretty cute. It's very long. It's very long. There are other types of redeems that I would have that I wouldn't mind doing if my knees weren't in pain. I have what were they? I have spin, where I spin for you guys, and I also have wiggles. Not the type of wiggles that you can see on VR chat that are like inappropriate. Not that. It's where like I do like a little dancey dance, or like I go side to side basically, but it's like the camera will be more further back, and I don't want to dance. My knees hurt. A backflip? Yeah, let me just. Oh, shimmy. Yeah, shimmy basically. Hope your knees feel better. Thank you. They've been hurting for a week. I have been trying to take care of them. I sleep with like my legs elevated, and I have a little bit of heat added to them because I have a heated like pillow, and it definitely does help. All I hear is just a thud, and that'll be me hitting the floor if I try and do a freaking backflip. Seems like your color is red. Yes, red is my favorite color. I like a lot of warm tones. For sure. It just always is like a nice, like, I don't know, it's just easy on the eyes. It makes me think of fall. It's warm and fuzzy. I like it. Does the Abby not have a default backflip? It actually does not. Surprisingly. Red and black, yes. Red and black for sure. I love that combo. I love red and black. Huynhuynh! Don't yell at Huynhuynh. We can get a shout out for Huynhuynh, please, so that people can go see who made the model if you want to go check them out. How do y'all know my fave colors? Red and black is an amazing combo. It's one of the main reasons why I like Chow the Hedgehog, for example. In case if you don't know this about me, I do like Sonic. I do apologize for people that are here for ASMR. I'm one of those people that, even though this is something that I am like getting into, I do like doing visual ASMR. Sadly, because of my schedule, it is only something that I can do on the weekends. Other than like VR chat content, I also like to do gaming content and also art. So I do apologize if you're mainly here for ASMR. It's something that you won't be able to see until weekends. But I do hope that if you're interested, you'll get to check out and see other streams that I do that is gaming related or art. But I definitely will keep doing visual ASMR on weekends. I want to try and work it with my schedule to where I can do like, you know, other types of things. Yes, thank you. Do go check out Huynhuynh. Both ASMR streams are fire. Thank you. Once a week is already nice. Okay, thank you. I would like to play VR chat more, especially once like this model is like fully done. I would love to do that. I'd love to have it to where I can have like more time in VR because the model will be done. I'll get to showcase her more and everything. It's just that I can't stay up as late as I'd like to if I did this. Like, if it was a work night right now, I'd probably have to get off by now so that I can go take a shower and then go to bed. Because I have to get up by 6 in the morning to get ready to go to work. And I have to make sure I'm in bed before 3. I can sleep very little. I'll run like very sluggishly the next day, but still, it's something that like I would love to do, but it's just hard. Snowballs. Made me think of Yukimaru. I have a friend named Yukimaru, and her name means like snowball. Welcome in though, thank you for the follow. Again, first time followers get to free redeem. You can just type it in chat what you want. You can type ! menu to see what is available, or you can just do a quick look in the channel redeems down below. you can see what is available. I definitely would like to have more stuff available in the future though. So, yeah. I am going to get more outfits for this model. I'm also going to get more hairstyles. And I'll definitely have more things that can be used for ASMR, like different gimmicks as well. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Trev. Thank you, thank you. I also finally did something correct. Something like that people are supposed to do. In like a streaming Discord, I finally have it to where my Twitch is fully connected. So subscribers get to have certain benefits within the Discord server. Finally, after a year of streaming, finally I did that correctly. Finally. It took me some time, but I finally got there. I need to walk for a bit. Just walk back and forth. Because I was standing still for a bit, so my knees were starting to lock up. Apologies. What's the Discord? You can type !Discord, or you can look in my bio. It should be there too. Just a quick link for it. I've heard it takes a lot to get everything set up. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially for someone like me, who's not that very good whenever it comes to tech. I definitely try my best to set it up, but I did have some other people help me out. A reminder though, it is an 18+ server. We don't allow not safe for work content, but I don't want like kids in the server just because I'm an adult. It's more of like a comfort type of thing. Like, I think it'd make people uncomfortable if we had kids that were in the server, so make sure you're 18+ before you do join. Thank you for the boop snowballs. To be honest, my two favorite characters, that's Black Red, is Carnage as Deadpool. Oh, yeah. I love Marvel. I do enjoy violence in movies, even books and games. For sure. I do have this to where like subscribers can like choose. I do have this as like a thing that subscribers can choose to do in the Discord. I'm almost done like beating Sonic Unleashed. Maybe on Monday I can beat it. I don't know. Maybe on Monday, because I'm near the end. But whenever I do beat Sonic Unleashed, the subscribers get to vote on which game I do next. And I'm thinking about doing like a Resident Evil marathon, and so far that's what's winning, is a Resident Evil marathon, because whenever Resident Evil 9 got announced, that made me so happy. I love Resident Evil. So I want to do like a big marathon where I play Resident Evil 0 all the way to Resident Evil 8, and hopefully we'll be ready just in time for Resident Evil 9. That'll be really fun. I'd love to do that. Yes. You just sat in the plane? Hope you have a safe flight, Romy. Also be careful for the air pressure whenever you land. Don't be like me. You weren't lucky with the seat. Did you not get the window seat? What? Wait. If you're on a plane, do you want the window seat or the aisle seat? Maybe the aisle seat, so that you can easily just get up and like go to the bathroom if needed. Because if you're in the window seat, you have to like ask the person who's sitting next to you, like, excuse me, can I get by you? But it's nice to be at the window. What do you guys prefer if you're gonna be like on a plane? Would you want the window seat or the aisle seat? I guess it depends on if you're friends or not. True. I remember whenever I was on the plane, I had like friends near me, so it was a lot more easier. Whenever I was on the plane, it was 3 seats. So there was the window seat, the middle seat and then the aisle seat. Whenever I was on the plane, I was in the middle seat. That's the worst. That's the worst. You're on the window, but you have a couple next to you. You feel like you're going to annoy them. Oh no. You're next to a couple. I hope it's not a long flight. I need to walk. I hope it's not a long flight. Middle seat so I can scare people with me zooming out. Not blinking. 5 hours. Ah, jeez. Oh, zoning out and not blinking. Okay. First, like, zooming, like, what are you doing? Like, you're just gonna go like, zooming just, like, next to the person who's in the aisle seat, like, I gotta go to the bathroom or something. Then another 5 hours. So 10 hour total? 10 hour, like, flight total? You have to take 2 planes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could not. I could not do that. That'd tire me out. Is it LEX? LEX? Is it okay if I just call you Ellie? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Wait, we won't. Middle seat is kind of comfy though, because maybe you like being surrounded by people, you know? I can see that. Chat was moving real fast. Can't see what you said. Wish I was kidding. I went 2 to 3 hours without blinking. Scared everyone in school. That would scare me. I would think like, dude, do you need eye drops? Do you need to go to the doctor? That kind of makes me think of who's seen Regular Show? Who here's seen Regular Show? That reminds me of like a Regular Show moment. I love Regular Show. Please tell me people know Regular Show and I'm not too old. And you pull the Mordecai. Yes! You pull the Mordecai. Regular Show's great. Yes. Yeah. That episode with Peeps. The episode with Peeps. Yeah. Whenever there was a big staring contest. Hey Peeps, don't blink. That's what you did. That's what you did, Jurassic. You freaking pulled a Mordecai. You did the don't blink with Peeps. Imagine my eyes would be burning, I'm pretty sure. I guess that takes a lot of, like, focus. Did you just zone out, or did you, like, focus where it's like you meant to not blink? I'm curious. That's interesting. Because after some time, I feel like my eyes would start to water, and I can't help but, like, blink because it would start to burn. I just don't know how you could, like, just sit there and not blink for hours, too. That's insane there, man. That's insane. Let's see. I can probably go on until 3. Maybe. I do apologize if it's been a short. I wanted to try and, like, give enough time for, like, earlier in the stream whenever I did VR chat, and then, like, the ASMR section. Is that humanly possible? Not blinking for, like, hours? You wear contacts? No, that would try out. No way. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's a different person. Sorry, Trev. Jurassic wasn't wearing contacts. You wear contacts, Trev. That would be tough. Yeah. I was about to say, dude, no. If you don't blink while having contacts, then no. That's dry. You did it unconsciously. If you think about it, the more you want to blink. I guess so. It's like a subconscious thing. You think about it, it'll happen. Oh yeah, I forgot. Every time like I have like headpats, I have a little bit of fire breath. That's not how much fire breath I have. You can go further. That's no bueno. No bueno. But yeah, how I usually do my Saturday streams, if you are curious, is that I like to hang out in VR chat a bit, where I might do some world hopping, I'll play some games, I'll hang out with friends, and in the future I would like it if I could hang out with people in the community. That's something I definitely want to have now, since I have like my Discord fully set up properly. So if you are a subscriber, you can join me in VR chat for streams. You can join my VR chat group and stuff, and then we can go have fun. Oh my god.
1231 gifted some subscriptions to the community.
Trev? Trev, are you good? 10 gifted? Thank you. Thank you, Trev. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm a little lost for words. All I can just say is thanks. I'm not used to getting like big amounts of like subscriptions, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. Wait, what? Yeah. Also fishing. Get ready for fishing. Thanks. Yeah. Enjoy having no ads and having some emotes. Yeah. Also, I think I heard somewhere, I need to walk again. I think I heard somewhere that they said that they got rid of ads, or they reduced ads for ASMR. Is that true? I don't remember. You're so chill and I vibe with you. Much love. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying your stay here. I'm glad. I don't know. I know that this is kind of like probably something that you shouldn't have as a streamer, but I guess like sometimes, is it called imposter syndrome? Where like you feel like sometimes, like, even though like I get that I'm going to get support sometimes from some people, sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it, especially if I'm doing just a little bit or something. I guess sometimes I don't understand that it's like, no, people can like hanging out here, and sometimes my brain's like, no they don't. That is the name, imposter syndrome? Yeah, I kinda have that a little bit. I hear a bike. You haven't gotten an ad in a year. Dang. No ass. That makes you into a person, humble and shit. I guess so. I feel like I have to like really work hard for it and stuff, and then it's like, yeah, I deserve it. But sometimes for streaming, I just like am appreciative for people just that show up and are having a good time, and they just like, you know, they can just chat. They feel like it's a comfy space for them and stuff. That's the main thing. That's the main thing I like whenever it comes to streaming, is that we can all just hang out here and have fun, relax. Because as long as there's like someone here that's just watching and is like, you know, chatting, having a good time, relaxing, then that's the main thing that matters. You know? I like being able to talk with chat. I guess that's one of the other main reasons why I was like, I kind of want to do visual ASMR, but to where I can still be chatty with like chat and stuff. So it's a good thing I can make myself sound soft-spoken, so then I can still do this. I can be chatty and still have visual ASMR. Because I've always been like fascinated with like visual ASMR in general, but mainly visual. Because I do find it a little relaxing. You guys scared about half the school of like 2,000 students? What? Oh god. Half of your school is roughly that? That's a lot. I'm so glad I'm not in school anymore. That's awesome. I've been spreading the love all day yesterday and today. There's a lot of joy and I'm glad I'm able to do it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I know that I probably can't say too much, but like it's kind of hard for me to put like emotions into words. So I'm sorry if I don't sound as like genuine, but really do. Thank you a lot. Thank you. That was high school? Oh god. My high school was also kind of crowded, but it was very narrow hallways. It was very tough to go from class to class because you would literally be shoulder to shoulder with another person. Dinner seems to have been relaxing. Keep it up. Thank you. My Jerry, plane's taking off. Have a safe flight. I know I've said that multiple times, but really, planes scare me. So all I can do is wish you a safe flight. Good luck for the next few hours. Hype train. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for the hype train. That's a cute emote. Oh my god. It's a little bear just going like, whoo. That's cute. Middle school was worse. Had a cracked neck like arm. What? You cracked your neck? Oh god. Much love, keep spreading it. Yes. I've seen some really messed up injuries at school. I don't know if I should say. Oh, I did meet my sub goal. Oh my god, I did meet my sub goal. Thank you. I didn't realize it until now. Oh my god. Thank you again. I don't know. Should I manage the goal? Give me a sec. Sorry if this is loud. I need to make sure I could turn that down. I don't want that to be loud. I'll probably manage it off stream. It's fine. I don't need to take care of it now. No, injuring myself. I mean, cracking my neck to really. Oh, okay. I thought you meant injury. I was about to be like, oh god. Especially since your neck is very sensitive. Oof. I definitely remember some people in school that like to. Oh, KV! Welcome in, KV! Welcome in, KV. Can we get a shout out for KV? Welcome in. Thank you for the follows. Hi, KV. Hope you're doing good. What were you doing? Valorant. Did you top frag? Did you get them wins? I can't play Valorant, so. Hi. Welcome in. Thank you for the follows. First time followers get to have a free redeem. Just let me know. Have to verify my account. Oh, that's one. Had customs. You smoked them. Nice. You guys showed them who's boss. Fire breath. I got you. Welcome in. Saw some fire, okay. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you KV for the raid. If you do need to raid and run, take care of yourself, go sleep. I understand it is late. At least for me, it is 2:30 in the morning. Had to return raid. Yeah, we raided KV last. What's wrong, Remo? Is it because I did fire breath at you guys? Sorry. For me it's 2:30 a.m. Yeah, 2:30 a.m. Yeah. Hi. Welcome in. It burns. It's fine. It's harmless. It's harmless. Don't worry. But I do understand if you need to raid and run, if you need to go relax, go get some food. I understand. A lurk is always appreciated as well. Yeah. I still appreciate your raid. Thank you for bringing your community over here. Hope everyone's doing well. Reminder that you can have a free redeem if you're a first-time follower. You can type !menu in chat to see what is available, or you can look down in the channel redeems and see what I have available there as well. About an hour ahead. Oh, it's already like over 3:30 in the morning for you? Headpats. It's already 3:30 in the morning for you? Oh my god. Dang. I accidentally grabbed the camera. Sorry, grabbed your head there. I'm gonna have to raid and run, but I hope you have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the raid again, KV. Do go check out KV. Probably doesn't help that I can bend my arm like double twipers. Oh god. No. I am a little flexible. Like I can do the splits, but not fully. It's like a almost complete split. You work third shift. I'm vampire anyway. Nice. To be fair, whenever it is the weekend like this, I can stay up pretty late. Did I just move that? Did I? Okay, no I didn't. I thought I did. I thought I locked my right boob in place off to the side. I was about to be like, hang on a second. But no, we're good. Oh my god. Silly VR chat things. If you don't know this, my setup, I still need to set up a specs panel, like what I have for my PC build and what I have for like my VR setup. But I have the index. I have index controllers, and I have very tiny hands. So sometimes whenever I like place my fingers on the controllers, it doesn't register properly where my fingers are because I have tiny hands. Jiggle physics not jiggling. No, they have some there. They have some there. They have some there. I do apologize, but for those of you that are just now joining, I will be going on until like 3. I do have some knee pain, and I am trying to like reduce it a little bit by every now and then I have to walk back and forth to make sure my knees don't stay stiff and lock. So I will be walking back and forth at times. So this is a little different than what I would be doing, but this isn't bad. I think this is still fine if I walk a little bit with the camera. I think it's still fine if this was used like normally. But yeah, I've been having knee pain. It's pain in like in my kneecaps, and if I stay still for too long, or if I have my knees locked and stuff, it really hurts to move. Yeah, I am trying to get treated, so like don't worry. Headpats hugging. Got you. My coworkers got a complaint about me today. I got new speakers, so I'm gonna put on ambiance and chills down their spines. Ambiance can still be good. Like there are some ambiance music that's like pretty good. Ambiance music that's pretty good. There's also like if you wanted to have just like type of like rain sounds too, or a campfire. I like those when it comes to like ambience. If you want, for the remaining 30 minutes or like 20 minutes or so for stream, we can try another world. You mean horror-based ambiance? That will send chills. We can change views. We can go near the window, because the window has its own type of audio too. We can hear the rain hit the window just right. Very relaxing. I hope it's not too loud. I can adjust the audio if you need me to. Do not hesitate to tell me if the audio needs to be adjusted. I will gladly do it. Because I have to make sure that you guys are still, like, you can hear everything and it still is good for you, for the viewers. not, then what's the point? So do tell me, do tell me, do tell me. I do like the sound of rain. I have a few ASMR like type of worlds for these type of things that is a lot of rain. I did try and find some that would have like a campfire. I do have some that have a campfire, but the majority of them are rain. But rain is very relaxing. Good thing you work a graveyard shift. Yeah, night shift. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I can only stream late on like weekends and Friday nights, and that's because I don't have to worry about work, because I have to get up really early for work. So that's why the schedule for ASMR is only like this. The schedule is only like this for now. It's the only thing I can do. Thank you for the hug. I'd like to do more like VR chat related content, but again, just gotta like see how my schedule can be adjusted for it. Also, we have to like see if it'll just work in general, like for like work. I have to think about these things. I have to think about these things. If I don't, I'll be exhausted. Or I could be like, imagine if I was like still streaming and I lose track of time and it ends up being 4 a.m. Ooh, I would be in trouble. I would be in a lot of trouble. Because I still live with my family. I work at a family business. So if I didn't sleep, like I didn't take a shower the night before, and like, you know, didn't get enough sleep, because my family starts to wake up at like 4 in the morning, I would be in a lot of trouble. Because then they would be like, you're interrupting my morning routine, and also be like, you have work, and what do you mean you stayed up all night? I'd be really bad. Really bad. So we need to make sure I don't. Like, so, the only time where this is like the most possible is weekends. So, I've already said this, but since I did get rated, I want to say this for people in case if they don't know this already about my schedule. I can only do ASMR on Saturday nights, so I do apologize if you are wanting to stay for specifically ASMR content. I do apologize. This is the only time where I can do it. I mainly like to do gaming as well. I do gaming a lot. I also like to do art streams. So if that is also something that you'd be interested in, do be sure to stick around and check out. But I do apologize if you're only here for ASMR, because that will only be Saturdays. So I apologize if you have to wait for something that you specifically want, but I do a variety of things. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, I am new to doing ASMR, and it is something that I have been liking so far. This is my second time. It's my second time doing visual ASMR. Whenever I was trying to come up with what I wanted to do for ASMR, since it's a big umbrella term doing ASMR, I knew I wanted to still be chatty and hang out with people and chat, because I just like talking to you guys, and I feel like I can't do it that much whenever I play games normally. It's because I'm too focused, like locked in on the game, so it makes it harder for me to be able to find time to like, you know, just talk to you guys normally. Or if I'm like locked in doing art, I'm like locked in doing art, I'm like focused on whatever it is that I'm doing, so I can't look at the chat, so there's that too. But doing this, I feel like I can, you know, be more one-on-one, hang out with you guys and stuff, and also just create a relaxing environment. Because I knew that if I wanted to do ASMR, I did want to do something that I would be comfortable with, but also that I feel like other people in my community would be comfortable with. So doing visual, I feel like it's easier. I was going to have audio stuff added in, like the props, there's actually worlds where you can use audio props, like the actual like tools like ear cleaning or like bubbling sounds, those type of things. There are actual places in VR chat, like worlds, where they have those things, and it is also like vernacular audio, so it will play to one side of the ear. But I ended up not going along with it because I wanted to stick to one of the main things I liked, and if I end up liking VR, like doing like visual ASMR a whole lot more. Hi Vane, thank you for the follow. If it's something that I want to like keep doing for a while and I want to kind of like switch up the routine, then maybe I'll add in audio. But I think visual is like the main thing I want to do for now. I feel like it's the more like I don't know, it seems more right to me. Keep them all though, thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. I do need to walk. I feel like my left knee walking up a little bit, so I do apologize. I need to walk a bit. I found a good video for the ambiance. Like, even the ghost girl whispering, please help me, I'm scared, and some, yeah, that'll get someone. That will for sure get someone. That will indeed. Those poor co-workers are gonna get really scared. Really scared. It's 2 to 3 hours long. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my knee. By the way, if you're curious what world this is, if you want to come here yourself, this is the Cozy Loft. And it's made by Epic Monkey. If you want to see this place for yourself. It's very nice. This is probably my second favorite ASMR world. I think my favorite one is probably the first one I did. It looks very cozy. There's also a loft. There's a loft. I mean, it says it's a cozy loft, so like, yeah. There's like an upper area. I could probably change views for that for like the remaining 10 minutes. I just wanted to be near the window because I like the audio switch up. It's very nice over here. The wind chime, like the wooden wind chime, whenever we were over near the entrance, that also sounded nice. Wooden wind chimes sound nice. They really do sound nice. Regular wind chimes as well can sound nice, but sometimes the high-pitchedness of like the theme, it can be a lot sometimes. Yeah, having an easy hiding spot for like your phone or something for it to keep playing. That's diabolical. Oh my god. Also, for those of you that are still first-time followers, if you're still here, don't forget you can still do that one freebie reading if you want to. Don't forget, you can still have that one freebie reading. Just type what you want it to be. You can type !menu to see what I have available, or you can just look down into like the channel redeems and see what I have available that way too. Both options, you'll see what's available anyways, so you can just check that way. You can check that way. You forgot to redeem it. You take your time. We have some time. We have about 10 minutes. Hydrate? Thank you. I have been yapping for a bit. Some sweet tea. Uh-oh, I ran into the couch over here. dogs, please. Got you. You know what's surprising? My tracking losing, that's surprising. One thing that I was gonna say that's surprising is whenever I name spell, I could do name spell with it. Thank you for the follow, Lord. My drink, like the cup I drink from, the straw, it kind of has like a whistling sound whenever I drink from it. But surprisingly, whenever I do ASMR sections, it doesn't do it. I guess that's kind of good that it doesn't like have the whistling sound. But any other time, oh, it does it. It does it. It knows whenever I'm streaming. Yeah, I guess so. I will keep the pen. I'm gonna see if I can attempt to do this backwards. I'm gonna try. Let me see if I can. It's gonna be like that. I need back up for this one. It's respectful. It knows whenever I'm streaming, so it's like, I got you. No. Do like that. Original. And now put vein down here if that's okay. V. A. Y. I almost did that, like, the other way. Hang on. It's gonna be a backwards end. Sorry. Name. It's a backwards E. There you go. Original vein. You could have just wrote vein, but I appreciate it. Yeah, it's fine. There you go. Original vein. Let me move the camera in. Go. I think I did a pretty good job writing that backwards. Other than the N. The N's backwards. This one I did right. This one's backwards though. There you go. I forgot to get the eraser. That's what I forgot. Cause it's like I write it and then like it's there for a while I write for a bit, but then I gotta erase it. Say goodbye. It's a sign you should leave it there. Leave it there? Oh yeah, I did say for the last like 10 minutes I would go up to the loft area, so I guess I can stay there for now. Let's go up to the loft. Oh. I'm in the roof. I'm in the roof. I'm like, my head's like touching the ceiling. Hang on, I need to make myself smaller. There we go. There we go. We're in the loft. There's a carpy. There's a carpy. Alright, stay near the window. Reminds me of the Grudge movie. Like the Grunge or the Grudge? If you're talking about the Grudge, oh my god, that's a scary movie I don't like. But it's cool. What, the little Kirby? little Kirby's cute. Do I have any Kirby emotes? I think I have some. Oh god, The Grudge. I can't stand The Grudge. I don't like The Grudge. I remember like one time my brother had a sleepover and his friend was over and they wanted to watch scary movies. It was The Grudge. And they wanted me to watch with them, and I remember I was like pretty young, should not have watched it, but also because I have anxiety and I get paranoid of things pretty easily, and this was definitely one of those moments where it was like I should not watch this. But yeah, they were watching The Grudge and I had like nightmares. I couldn't sleep, especially because there was this one scene where like, you know, whenever you're little and you're scared, your parents tell you to like hide under the covers and you'll be safe. Not for The Grudge. There was this one scene with The Grudge where like it appeared under the covers. So that's whenever I was like, I'm not safe. I'm cooked. I'm cooked no matter what. I'm dead. I'm not gonna survive this. It's like, no. Wait, parents told you that? I thought it was just natural instinct. No, my parents told me, they were like, if you are ever scared, just hide under your blankets, because you'll be safe. You can't see them, they won't see you. So it's like that. But no, whenever I saw that one scene from The Grudge, it was like, I'm not safe ever, because she appeared in the covers. I was laughing and my family told me that. Aww. Your parents never told you that? No, my parents told me that. And it never worked, because even whenever I would hide under like my covers, I was already scared, so I'd be burning up. And then I would like get really, really scared because I'd be like burning up, and I'd be like, well, now I gotta get out from under the covers because I'm hot. And then I'd be like, well, now I'm in a loop of like, okay, it's too hot, I can't sleep, but I gotta hide. So I would just stay up the whole night, paranoid, like, oh no, oh no. That was how I was with The Grudge. That's how I was with It. Pennywise. Oh my god. I'm scared of clowns. I'm scared of clowns. I'm scared of clowns. I remember whenever It was like the Steve, like the one that everyone knows of now, the one that has like It and then It Chapter 2, that one. Which It? That one. The one that's like the more recent one. I remember whenever there was the trailer of it coming back, the first It, and I remember the trailer constantly was playing on freaking TV, and I hated it. I hated seeing it just constantly because I was just like, please stop. Please stop, please stop. I remember I would pick my after it took me covers to my face because I was scared nothing would jump scare me so they uncover it. It's like, you thought that I was hiding. No, I'm just ready to prepare a sneak attack. Once you pull these covers down, it's just a bop. It's a bop. I love the garage slideshow scene from It. I still have yet to watch the It movies because I know I won't be able to sleep. I won't be able to sleep if I do that. I may be an adult, but whenever something scares me, I can't get it out of my head. It'll be stuck in my head for a while and I'll have nightmares of it. Especially since like, I feel like my brain has like a stupid imagination. If it's dark, my brain will think, I think there's something in the dark over there. You should be scared of that. There's something over there in the dark. And I'll be like, no, brain, you're just thinking of things. There's nothing over there in the dark. Oh, you'll hate the garage scene. He gets big. No. I don't think I'll ever watch it. I remember whenever like the movies came out for It. Oh my god. I had friends that were like begging me, can we go to the movie theater and watch it together? No. You can go, but I'm not. I want to be home, comfortable, watching some anime or whatever, you know, I'm just gonna be chilling. We're playing some games. I'm not gonna watch that. There's other scary movies I'll watch, but not it. Because I'm scared of clowns. The other thing is that, like, Pennywise isn't always a clown. He changes his form is because he changes his form based off of what you fear most. Dude, he would be switching between a lot of things because I have a lot of fears. He would just be sitting there going like, what do I change into? Because you have a lot of fears, lady. Maybe that's my way to beat him. I'll stun lock him. Did we need him into disable? Whoa, we're all red. Red! Red's being favorite color, yeah. I feel at home. I'm also red. Hang on. Sorry. Sorry for loud HUD. Sorry. I am red, yes. Here, I will fish. Red game. I do apologize, but it is 3. It is the time where I said that I would end. So I am sorry. I would like to stay longer. If my knees weren't jacked up right now, I definitely would be staying longer. But my knees are definitely starting to hurt. Also, my feet are hurting a little bit. Stream elements banned. What you mean? Red whoever speaks isn't banned stream elements because stream elements is purple. I'm gonna be honest, all of this clown talk, it scared me for a second because I turned to look and I saw the Kirby floating over there, and it honestly kind of scared me a little bit. Just seeing the Kirby floating, I literally forgot Kirby was there. I forgot Kirby was there. I forgot he was there. Bro. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me today. We are going to go on ahead and raid. We'll go on raid. Kirby jump scare in 2025, yes. Please do stick around for the raid. I will see who we shall raid. I'll try and see if I can raid someone else who's also doing ASMR to carry on the comfy vibes. So do not worry. I will try and make sure I can keep the vibes going. On top of that, if you did enjoy the ASMR, I apologize. ASMR won't be a thing until Saturdays, because Saturdays are just the only time I can do it. But I also do gaming, so if you would like to see gaming, I do gaming almost like every other time in the week. It's the main thing I do. I also do art streams, so there's that. So no stream tomorrow. I will be back on Monday, and I'm going to continue Sonic Unleashed, so there is that if you're interested. If you are curious, like if you want to see like more of my schedule and stuff like that, I do have my socials. You can check and see. I always post in my Discord and also in my Twitter whenever I am going to go live, and also my new schedules. Also my offline thing for streams is my stream schedule. Also, I don't have commissions right now, but I do have a Ko-Fi. That's also where I post art and stuff like that. Tomorrow is Monday. You are right, it is early Sunday now. I don't stream on Sundays. I will be back on Monday. Yeah. So Ko-Fi is where I accept donations, and it's also where you can commission me.
31 just shared 100 books. It was awesome to sit in, chill, and meet you. Can't wait to see your other content.
Thank you, Trev. Thank you. I do appreciate the support. Thank you for the 100 bits. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I will go hydrate, and in the meantime, I'm going to try and find someone to raid. So do just bear with me for a second. Oh, you feel better your next stream. I hope so too. I'm gonna keep trying to like relax. So do not worry. Let me get a raid message ready. There's a follower one, and if you are subscribed, then there's this read message. Let me see. Oh, we can do mini bun ASMR. They have 3DL ASMR and they're doing some audio. Oh wait, no, they're follower only. Dang it. I feel bad whenever it's like a follower only chat. Dang it. Okay, sorry. Give me some time. I'm gonna keep looking. We had this same issue last time where I was like, okay, hang on. I'm trying to find people to raid and I can't find anyone because they either have way more views than me or they have a follower only type of chat or they don't speak English. Do you want some recommendations? Yes, I am trying to do small channels because I am still like a small channel. I'm just not comfortable doing big streams, like if people have like a lot of views. That's just me personally. Let me see. Okay, I do apologize. Everyone who I see that is doing ASMR, they're doing like, they have like way more big views than me, or they're follower only, or they don't speak English. So the next channel like that we're going to raid into is Anna Wim. Anna Wim is doing VR chat, which is the game I'm in doing this. So we are still kind of sticking to the same thing, but I want to give you a little warning. Anna is not doing ASMR. It's going to be more just like fun times and stuff like that. So be careful moving over. Probably lower your volume down. It's not going to be relaxing like ASMR type of stuff. It's going to be like gaming and stuff. So there is that warning. I do apologize. I also feel bad if anyone's sleeping and then you might just be like blasted awake. But there is that warning. So do be careful whenever you raid over. Okay? I'm just letting you know that I can't stick to the ASMR thing with the raid continuing. So apologies. But do have fun with Anna. You get it going. Go start the raid. Okay. Yeah. Thank you again for hanging out with me. Again, I'll be back on Monday, or I'll be playing some Sonic Unleashed. Yeah. Have a good night. Have fun with Anna.